What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. I think this is the first time in quite a while I'm actually doing a video on Monday. I'm not slacking off. And I haven't done a results video in a while. Not because I've been losing, but I just feel like people don't want to see it. But I feel like I'm going to do a little twist at the end, so stay with me. And, man, let's talk about week 15. Sunday was tough. I actually, I don't prefer the stress of doing that, but I think I prefer a low scoring week over a high scoring week. A high scoring week to cash, you might need like 200 points, 175, 180 points. Like a medium week would be like you need 150, and like a low scoring week you need like 120, maybe 115 would have cashed. I don't know. I feel like it makes it more interesting, and like in cash, you don't have to be perfect. So a low scoring week actually helps out in GPP too. If the score is 200 instead of 250 for the million maker, I think you have a chance, especially if you go contrarian. So Nick Mullins, I would have loved 20 plus, but actually he outscored not only Tom Brady, but he outscored Aaron Rodgers. So Mullins, I'm not disappointed in that play. I mean, he outscored him by like zero point 0.2 of a point, but still, regardless, I guess the play would have been Matt Ryan. Makes sense. I'm not sure why I didn't put Matt Ryan in a GPP, but oh well. I guess recency biasness. Dalvin Cook, I'm so glad I put him in over Zeke. In my first impressions, I had Zeke. But I felt like this was Dalvin Cook week. Joe Mixon, Joe Mixon, he had like 85 rushing yards in the first quarter. And I believe once the fourth quarter rolled around, he had like 86 rushing yards. Ooh, I was cursing his name. I didn't want to watch the game because I felt like I was a curse to him. But he, in his last couple possessions, he made up for with like a 20-yard touchdown run. So it was Joe Mixon week after all. Now, receivers. This is why I don't like paying up for receiver. Like Edelman didn't have a catch until like almost halftime. Juju, I mean, they were targeting him. I think he got like 10 targets. But it was just a tough game. Everyone thought it was a shootout, even Vegas, and it wasn't. They scored like half as many points as they were supposed to score. So you really can't fault it. We had extra money left over, so Juju was the right play. Julio, I wanted Julio. He's more consistent, but he was out of price. He was out of reach. Edelman, 16 points. In my videos before, leading up to Sunday, I said if receivers score 20 points, that's a premium. And 16 is like the new 20 points. It would have been like 24-point equivalent 2 weeks ago. So I'm not mad at that. Pettis, he was limping. I assume. I didn't watch the game. I feel like people were scared to play him because of the injury designation. I just said whatever and played him. 13 points. He had a couple catches at the end of the game, which helped a lot. Vernon Davis, it was a punt play. I think a lot of tight ends didn't really work out. Tight ends really don't work out a lot. It's like Gronk. Gronk looked like he was beat up and slow. And, man, if he doesn't retire to this year, man, he may not be on the field with the Patriots if he wants to play more. And then let's get to Leonard Fournette. I was pretty upset, not with Fournette. Well, actually, yeah, with Fournette. He had a great start. He was on pace for like 20, 25 points. And then nothing happened. And after the game, I guess, he said that he knew ahead of time that the team was going to limit his touches. So, man, that would have been nice to know. Again, there wasn't really, I guess, the play was Derrick Henry for 5,000. So if you wanted to chase points to Derrick Henry, he was playing the bad Giants. I considered him for like a split second, but I said, man, Fournette's my guy. Derrick Henry would have been better. Patriots defense less than 1% owned. You know, like am I saying, defense and quarterback does not matter, so you don't have to pay up for them at all. 7 points is what I wanted. I thought they could get about 8. But yeah, they got a couple sacks, a couple interceptions, kept a low-scoring game. That's all you could ask for. So the bottom line, cashed in all my cash lineups. It was a good week. And the twist, before my video runs out, before the time runs out, I'm going to look at the top cash for this $25 single entry cash tournament game, I guess. And let's see how different it was. What's their process? So they went with Matt Ryan. So they definitely wanted to target the Cardinals. They want Dalvin Cook, same. Joe Mixon, the same. Julio Jones, Stephon Diggs. So they used the 2 receivers like I did. They punted a receiver with Fitzgerald. Tight end they spent up. Well, it was of the cheaper premium ones. That was kind of a ballsy move. I'm not sure why they did that. Only 1% did that. They went Tevin Coleman. So what they did a good GPP roster. They wanted to pick on the Cardinals, thinking that, I mean, the Cardinals have a good defense, but I guess they thought going to Atlanta they would not be playing so well, and then the Falcons are just good in that dome. And the Cowboys, I don't know, he punted it. He punted his defense like we do, but he picked the wrong punt. I mean, it's tough. Patriots. Yeah, I wouldn't play against Andrew Luck ever again. Like I played him. I played defense against him a couple weeks ago. I think Andrew Luck's going to throw a picks, and like I didn't do the research that week, and like it turned out he hasn't thrown a pick in like 5 games before that game. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please look out for my first impressions video for week 16. It's going to be a dandy. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for new subscribers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for smashing that like button. I can't talk today. But yeah, guys, you know what to do. Thanks so much, guys. See you later.